Welcome to the channel where it's a beautiful sunny day and all you gotta do is, well, put this BMW M6 rear end into the Fastang. So I'm in the middle of building the frame rails, sitting here and there and everywhere. And I don't like to get ahead of myself, rather get behind. So this thing's been removed from the M6 for quite a while now, but I just drug it out from under the tarp. I'm kind of taking a look at what they're doing here. So this isn't a standard double A-arm suspension. What they got going on is an H-arm on the bottom, sort of. So it has a pivot here and a pivot here, which are kind of on angles, so you can't use straight bushings, right? You gotta have something flexible or else it binds. And then on the bottom they have a big bolt going all the way through there over to here. But that doesn't quite work because they have a drag link here, or not a drag link, but an uplink. And what that allows is the toe link to be adjusted. Otherwise, it would be bound up. So yeah, this is essentially this is the upper control arm. And this is the upper control arm, kinda, but mostly just a toe link. And then this little link here allows the toe link to do its job. So, not terrible. And then none of the holding up the car forces from the coilover are going through any of this stuff. It's all coming through this bolt here. So this is triangulated really nicely into there. Don't worry about this stuff. Nobody's been doing burnouts, I assure you. So I think I'm going to reuse most of this stuff. I can't use this, right? This is not going to work. But I will probably use this upper link and the lower links. I may switch sides just because this kink is going down. I kind of want it to go the other way because I'm going to probably lower this point to get more negative camber. So essentially this is the upper control arm. So I'll probably lower this. I don't know, get it in CAD, see what the camber curve looks like, but probably, you know, an inch or so. And then this toe link is probably going to have to get adjusted as well for other reasons. But yeah, this cross member is in perfect condition, so I think these are normally crashed. So this one doesn't seem to be at all bent or molested or anything, so that's good. So yeah, I think I'm going to be able to reuse most of this stuff. I also checked in the axles all feel nice. They plunge nice and smooth. And I think I need to narrow the wheelbase on this like an inch. And I think I'm going to be able to do that with just the plunge of the axles. As long as my camber curve doesn't get crazy. So there are shorter axles available for some later model M3s that I could spot in here, but I think these are probably going to work. It's not that far off. So yeah, it's kind of a crazy setup. The other nice thing about this M6 differential is it has emergency brakes that are built into the discs inside of the drum. Inside of the hat of the disc there's a drum brake, and if you've ever had a car with four-wheel disc brakes and done a track day with it, you will quickly realize that emergency brakes are completely fucking useless after you're on the track for more than an hour, because the pads wear and then you got nothing. So this will be a nice advantage. It's a little bit more weight and more complexity, but if you really want to have a street car that you track, that's going to eat the brakes up, which I'm pretty sure this one is. that's a nice feature, so I will be retaining that as well. Anyway, I'm probably gonna do some modification on this guy, but that's to remain to be seen. That's essentially, I don't know if you can see light through there, but there you go. That's essentially the differential cooler. Unfortunately, the exhaust pipes on a stock vehicle are right here. So I'm not sure if it cools off more from the air or heats up more from the exhaust, but I'm going to try to get that above the differential or above the diffuser, so that's not hanging out in the air. There is a channel that comes down the transmission tunnel that if I can get that to be living inside there, so the air that's going to be naturally ducted from the front of the car is going to go and cool that. That's going to be nice. If not, I'll chop it off. And then the other thing that's a little bit nice about this differential is if you look straight down on it, this is the center line of the vehicle, and this thing is only offset by 1 inch. So these axles are the same left and right, they're the same length, which is pretty uncommon. It's good for torque steer, and this is gonna, the fact that that's off center by 1 inch is gonna put the drive shaft off center by 1 inch. But I may just kick the differential boop, a little bit that way, and the CV will take care of that. It's gonna be a little bit extra loss, but from a packaging point of view, it's probably good. You need a little bit of angle on the CV anyway, so whether it's left, right, up, down, it doesn't matter. Just need a little bit to keep the balls rotating. You don't want them to be static. So overall, I think this is going to be a pretty good fit. Thanks for watching. If you like this content and want more, subscribe, like, and share.